Senator Lee, there's been a discussion between, or talks about between President Obama and Speaker Boehner about possibly $1 trillion in revenue raisers. Is that something you can support?
Well, you know, I'd have to see what they're talking about. There's a difference between revenue raisers and tax increases. There are ways of raising revenue without raising taxes. If it's a tax increase, that's something that Republicans in the House and in the Senate are not going to support.
But if it's a way without a tax increase per se, of closing loopholes, other things.
If they're closing loopholes so that they can lower marginal rates, which in the end would result in increased revenue, I think you'd find a very receptive audience among many, if not most, if not all Republicans.
Among this group as well?
I won't speak for any of my colleagues. Let me allow them to answer on their own.
You know, I've always said that revenue has to be part of the solution. I want revenue through growth. I want revenue through pro-growth policy, including pro-growth tax reform, not just jacking up rates. So if it's revenue by streamlining the code and producing growth, I'm all for that. It's a lot different than a tax hike.
I'd make one quick point about revenue. Revenue historically averages about 18% of GDP. The last 3 years, it's been under 15%. Why? Does it have anything to do with the Bush tax cuts? No. Those were in 2003. In 2006, you still had revenue at 18%. But 2007, 8, 9, or 8, 9, and 10, and we're down below 15% because we're in a horrible recession. So if you need more revenue, you got to get the economy going. But raising taxes or increasing regulations, which have both been favored by this administration, are hurting the economic growth, not helping it.